We got 2 dirges though, so not a whole lot of AoEs here. Alright. This Billy doll here in the corner will grow in size and you'll fight it. I get in the corner as a tank just to help people get the back. It dies fast. And then we're gonna grab this bookcase for this incomplete Hymn of Tranquility. And with that, we'll go to the top. And he will complete this hymn for you. So now I have a completed one. And now we can go into the piano room, which is right here. Once we clear all this trash, I'll start playing the piano. This door this is closed for now, but after I play the piano, that'll open up basically. Okay, so the music's done. This will open up the attic. We'll go up here. I can't click anything because of the trap. There we go. So there's a trick here. Did I drop 2? I think I dropped 2. So click this corpse to grab a key. This is a key to open the basement. Now if everyone in your group grabs this, you can skip everything that you just seen basically for the most part. Just open the front door and you can go straight to the basement with this key on your next runs if you want to just try to farm like the Cloak of Unrest or whatever you're trying to do. So I'm about to show you what this key opens up here. Save my AoEs for the fight down bottom. Not bad airing. Alright, so this key opens up this bookshelf here by right-clicking it, of course, again. And we're gonna grab everything down here. We're going to run all the way to the end of this tunnel. You're going to see versions of different people in your group, trying to get an invite to the group. If you didn't notice, they're fake. They're not real. They're not your friends. So I'm gonna have Fangula pull all the stuff in these cages down bottom, and I'm gonna pull all of the ones up here. This is if you have the gear to do this, but you do want to clear this first. Alright, so you pulled all of the stuff that's down bottom here. I usually put myself in this corner right here. It's usually a good little spot to be in for knockbacks. See? This guy needs to be killed pretty quickly, because he's going to port people into these cages. Oh, right, I didn't get... You'll need to grab your friends out of the prison, so like these are the real ones. I'm gonna open this up for them. Don't open up the ones that are not. These are just gonna spawn mobs you unnecessary that you have to kill. I think they got the other ones up top, which is perfect. So now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna run all the way to the end again. We'll just run straight to the name for this part and kill him. So I believe on right and left both have... There's a hidden pit right here that you can fall into. And I might do it just to show you after I kill all this stuff. Alright. So yeah, if you fall into these little holes here, there's going to be climbable walls right here that you can get back up in. If you end up falling in them. And again, we're going to run to the end. We're missing somebody. Alright, so for this part here, you only need the shards. You do not need to kill the fragments. So I'll go in detail with that in a second here. So the shard of Garanol, we'll need those. The fragments we don't, but if you don't have a necro, which is unlikely honestly, you'll just pull all of it. It's like they're pulling some stuff too here, which helps out. Kill these. If you charm the shards and let them run to you, you don't have to kill all the stuff that's around it, and it's just a little bit faster for clearing. Ooh, they're pulling up in a bunch of stuff. I like this. Now I don't know if we have enough DPS to burn all this though down. We shall see. Might got a little too much here. Alright, so all the shards here that we are killing are going to drop these little small chests. In the small chests will be different body parts. And I will show you that in a second here. So I'm going to need on these. I don't think it matters who has them looted. There's another one. I think I saw one over here. Yep. So we need to get this guy. Luckily this is not a guy I don't know how to play Bruiser though, or we'd be in trouble. Alright, so I got the hands, and I'm going to start placing these body. I know that there's a few more down bottom, but I need to start placing these little parts by just like left clicking on all this here. So it looks like we need the chest and the helm, but so let's see here. That's a fragment, that's a fragment. That's a fragment. I'm sure there's, yep, there's some shards. Here, we're gonna jump down to get these because I don't think we have pets or anything. So let's just jump down and kill this stuff. Ooh.